Well, hopefully you guys have got your coffee and you got 10 minutes so we can just see what OG RAThbun's up to today. Yep, we got an object here to show you, but first off I want to say a big thank you to everybody down here below, my Patreon people. With their money I'm able to buy this stuff, and I got to save up for it, but that's okay. You know, you guys can, if you want to jump on the Patreon channel, it's only $3 per month, and you can get all kinds of videos months before they come on to here sometimes. But the first thing I wanted to say, I wanted to answer a question. You know, I grew up in a middle-class family, and my parents both worked very hard. Yeah, that has nothing to do with what I'm getting ready to show you right now, because the UPS guy is just pulling up. I'm filming you right now, man. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you ever get on YouTube?
I guess I am now.
Well, yeah, you can go watch it.
All right.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Man, that's heavy. I'm going to see why the mail lady didn't bring it. Thank you. All right, let's see what it is. Yeah. Has nothing to do with me growing up in a middle-class family and having my parents work really hard. It has nothing to do with that. Have you heard somebody talking like that lately? They're an idiot. That's all I can say. Let me turn that camera around, get it fixed up over here, and we'll open this box up. Cool. Well, here it is, guys. I'll do a review. You already know what it is, probably by the title. We're going to do a review. We're going to see how it works, too. See how she's packaged first. That's pretty cool. UPS guy shows up just in the nick of time, didn't he? Yeah, I really appreciate my Patreon guys. And, you know, I understand if you don't want. I subscribe to a couple guys' channels because I wanted to just help out. I try to watch their videos, but I can't all the time. This is an air jack by these guys right here. I'll show you this right there, nice and close. By them guys. Okay? So let's unpack it. Looks like it's packed pretty good. I'll tip this up, you guys can see it. Boy, it's heavy duty, dude. Should be. If this is a 6,000 pound one. I could have got the 10,000 pound one, but it was just about twice as much. I got this one on sale. I'll put the little thing where I bought it right here. You can see that. But that's the way she's packed up. Nice. Got the little insulation stuff. You can see this white thing. You know I don't throw nothing away. And the wifey came out here one day she got a new shower curtain. Well, she came out here carrying the old one. And I went, well, what are you going to do with that? I'm going to throw it away, she says. I say, no, you ain't. Because that's perfect for this. Covering my table here. So don't throw nothing away, guys. There's always something you can do with it. All right, there's your empty box. You got your handle. They're going to have to be put together. I will probably go ahead and put this together in high speed because there's no reason not to. Because you don't need to watch me turning bolts. But there it is. That's heavy duty. I like that. Of course, 6,600 pounds is what it's supposed to lift. And let's get it over here where you can see it. And the bags are good sized. I was afraid they'd be small. Now I got to hook up hoses to here and there. Huh, not much of a hose. The hose, oh, it's one of those ones that slips inside here. I'll be zooming in on this so you can see it. Slips right inside there. But we're going to put the handle together now. So I'm going to speed this up, then I'll show you how everything goes together. Got the little wheel. I like it so far. I'm gonna change a few things, but you'll see. All right, let's put that together. Some of the bolts are metric. Some of the bolts are standard. So that's where I'm going, back and forth, trying to find the right bolt, right nut, for the right wrench, and the right socket. But I got it figured out. And then, oh, I even looked at the instructions. They didn't help. Anyway, you're going to see a problem right now. Here we got a problem. This does not fit in there. I know it don't go that way. It's got to go this way because the handle goes this way. But that don't fit in between there. Now, so what are we going to do? Ah, I see what's happened. Somebody's bent that. It is bent. What are we going to do? I'm going to unbend it. Ain't that hard, but I'm not doing it on the wood table. So, well, luckily it's made out of pretty cheap metal. That part of it is. This part right here, I'm going to zoom on that again. This was bent in. So this would not fit in there like it's supposed to, like that. So now, everything will go together. What I was worried about is I didn't know what that hole did. I still don't know what that hole does. I see. Oh, I know what the hole does. Ah, yeah. Knew there was a reason for the hole. That's where your hose runs up through. So that goes down at the bottom. So let's finish bolting this part together now that we've test fitted everything. Well, that's one thing you're going to want to do is test fit it, because you see what happened. It wouldn't have fit. I mean, you could have still made it fit later, but this don't show anything about banging parts in together to get it fit, does it? So let's finish this up. Okay guys, hey, one thing you want to check, we'll go backwards on this. When you want to check, make sure your fittings fit. This air hose does not fit mine. I'll throw it in the box. And you want to put some of this pipe thread stuff on there. This one does fit all my tools. Lots of people use different threads on their tools, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. You know, we all got different preferences. Now we got this thing. You see it? Yeah, you see it. It's in there. It's a little tight, but it works. All the bolts but one nut was metric. I don't know why. So I'm going to screw this in here. This should put the air in there. It's got a little, I'll show you how that works in just a second. Let's get a, what do we need here? I think we need a 9/16 on that one. Maybe a half will fit. Is it a half? Nah, it's 9/16. And I don't have one. Out. So we're going to tighten up this fitting, and then this is things together. Like I said, the only thing I got complained about, and it ain't really a complaint, this got damaged, don't know when, how, it wasn't in shipping, there's no way that box was protecting it. So there's plenty of bolts, you got to be careful, this will cave in. I would have thought they'd have put sleeves in there, but it ain't coming apart. This doesn't do nothing but roll it around. I'll show you that right now. What we used on it was a, let's see, we used a 14, we used a 13, we used a half, and 9/16. You're going to use a lot of your tools. So, and probably the hardest part was running this little hose up through here, because you got to put it in here, then pull it out there, and it ain't like it does what you want it to. Now I'm going to show you the handle here. We'll put this down on the ground and roll her around. Okay, we'll zoom in once again on this because I don't want to move it around. I want you to be able to see things. Let's see, let's move this down a little more. Okay, here's your valves. You got one here. I'm assuming that lets it go in. It's green. So then you shut that off and it should lock it. Now you got this one here. Lets it out, I'm assuming. Let's hook up a hose and find out. You're going to have an air compressor for this thing if you hadn't figured that out yet. So we got the pressures off. So let's just open this up and see what happens. Oh, I got to turn on my air here. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. I don't really like the way them sit in there. I'm going to chant. You're going to want to probably adapt your own things to it to make it right. That's like way too tight against there. You can't grab it. But that ain't so far nothing that's damaged or nothing that you don't like ain't right. Let's see what we got. There you go. That's how you do it. She's up. Well, what do we want to try? Let's try it on the little car over here first. Let's see if we can get the air out. Oh yeah. It'll go out a lot quicker if it's got a little weight on it, I'm sure. No, it goes down nice and slowly. That's good. Okay, I'm going to get the camera set up out there and then we'll see what we can do out there. All right, I'm going to shove that under there. These wheels don't do much. I'll get some crap out of my pocket. It should lift this car up easily. Ah, I see. Ah, yeah, you stick that in there, or you pull it out. You stick it in here, and you can wheel that right where you want it. I like that. Problem is I can't get on my knees to see where that is. That's always going to be my problem. So we'll just get down here and look. Oh yeah, let's put it right there. Let's try that. Okay. Let me get the hose. Well, the heck's going on there? That ain't lifting up no 6,600 pounds. What's going on here? Oh! Problem was, that little hose was kinked. That's not a good design. We may have to change that, but she got her off the ground. That's no doubt. So another poor design. But there's, it's off the ground. Let me take you down there and show you what it looks like underneath there. That's what she looks like. Got her right on that cross member there. Now then, let's just let her down. We're gonna change the design of that hose. Something ain't right there. I don't like it. Hear it when you do that? Shuts off the air. Okay, and that's how that works. All right, and this is how this thing works. So you can stick that in there and move it around. But the hose, as you can see, it's already kinked there. That can't be happening. We got to figure that out. So, let's work on that and then get back with you. Okay, here's my fix. Yeah, I just brought her on the outside. There's no reason not to be. No kinking at all. Wire tied it, or zip tied it up. Got a little extra here. And that's okay. Now here's your exhale valve. And this is, did I show you that? That's the red one is let her out. Green one is get her done. This one is, I guess, a blow off. I guess if you get, I don't know. You'd think if you had enough pressure in it to pop that off, you'd probably pop something else off. But there it is. Other than a few little minor adjustments, I think it's okay. We could go over there and we'll see if it'll lift up that pickup over there. Now that's going to be damn near the heaviest thing I got, but we're just going to, I know it ain't going to lift the whole thing. Let's see if we can lift one axle up on it. Okay, we got that shoved under there now. Let me see if we can get this down here where you can look. And I don't have to be on my damn knees, because they don't work. It's under the front, it's under one axle there. I'm not even going to try to lift the whole thing up. The truck's too heavy. This is 6,600. But there, it looks like she's going to me. Yep, she's off the ground. Whoops, couldn't see that. Yep, she's off the ground. Now, I want to see if it'll hold it. We're just going to take that holder right there. Yep, didn't see it. What I did, I took the green knob and moved it to here. Now we're going to just see if it holds pressure. I got some things to do. We'll come back later and see if she's still up in the air. There's the pressure kicked on. You notice? All right, I got to go do some shopping with the wife. We're going to let this sit here, then we'll come back see if she's still there. About 90 minutes. I don't think it's come down at all. I'm going to leave it up all night long. I'll leave a comment in the video below if it ended up coming down. But it's up long enough for me to get work done if I had to pull a tire and wheel off of it. Now what I would do is put this up, slide my jack stands under, then jack up the other side. Like I said, it probably could lift this whole front end up, but I might try that. Now the RV, that's pretty heavy. I know it'll do the Jeep, That's a total of 4,200 pounds total. That's less than that. We know it does that. I'd like to fix, but I don't know if I can, fix some kind of an adapter that I could use it even on the motorcycle. Don't know if I can. That may be asking too much. Anyway, that's the end of this video. You know what to do.